This is a true story. Happened to a friend of mine in the next cell. Slippery Sam. Sam had been robbing banks for 20 years and never got caught. Other thieves were in awe of his track record and asked, "Sam, what's your secret?" Sam would smugly reply, "I'm smarter than the law, see? I ain't never going to jail." But like they say, never ever say never. You see, Sam made 3 mistakes. His first mistake was getting too confident. All by his lonesome, he decided to take on the largest bank in the city. This was a bank with all the latest high-tech surveillance equipment. Every bell and whistle you can think of. Sam had a friend who worked for the bank and made a deal with him to split the loot if he cut the surveillance wires. Mistake number 2, never trust no one, especially a guy they call Chicken. Yeah, that's right. Instead of cutting the wires, Chicken hightailed it out of town. So Sam walked into the bank and made like he had a gun and said, "Your money or your life, see?" Everyone was in a state of panic. 2 bank tellers started to hand over the money in the vault. But one of the tellers said to Sam, "You are not going to get away with this." Sam laughed. "Oh yeah?" he said. "Like who's going to stop me, see?" Teller said, "Our cameras will," and pointed to the surveillance camera. Sam said, "Your cameras are no good. They're dead, see? Dead, yeah." Sam even danced in front of the cameras, which, as we know now, were very much alive. So there was Sam for all to see, which the cops did. They found him easy enough, which is real easy when you brag. The officers cuffed him and said, "This is the end of Slippery Sam." Sam was shocked. Court day came, wouldn't you know? Sam had the toughest judge in the county, hanging Harry Hardless. The judge slammed his gavel and said, "This'll be the end of Slippery Sam. I'll never see your face in my court again." He sentenced Sam to 20 years in prison. But even that did not discourage Sam. He was not about to waste away in a jail cell for the next 20 years. You see, Slippery Sam had a plan. Every night when the lights went out in the jail and the guards and the prisoners were sleeping, Sam used pilfered kitchen utensils to slowly but surely dig himself a tunnel. During the day, he was a model prisoner. The guards loved him. The other prisoners played checkers with him, and he never even cheated. But the cook in the cafeteria found it very strange that before every meal, he asked for additional spoons, knives, and forks. But Sam claimed, "They don't call me Slippery for nothing, see?" He said his silverware slipped out of his hand. Still, the stone in his prison cell was so thick and hard it took years and years to make a dent in it. But Slippery was not about to give up. He dug spoonful by spoonful, forkful by forkful, and even though it ain't easy to eat your peas with your knife, Sam picked out pebbles and dirt with his, day after day, week after week, month after month. Oh yeah, and year after year after year, 19 years and 11 months to be exact. So with a month to go on his sentence, why would Sam keep digging? Mistake number 3, never try to prove you're smarter than the law. But his pride was stronger than his common sense. With his broken down spoon, he wedged loose the last stone keeping him from his freedom. The stone came loose, and he struggled to push it aside. He saw a beam of light coming through. He knew this was his ticket to freedom. He said to himself, "Slippery Sam, you've not lost your touch. Yeah. He could not believe his eyes. Standing before him were 4 police officers and Judge Hanging Harry Hardless, the judge who put him away. That's right, he had dug himself right into the judge's courtroom. This is a true story. Happened to a friend of mine in the next cell, Slippery Sam, who has just taken up knitting. I wonder how long it'll take him to knit a rope long enough to get out of this joint.